What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel Lush Foliage. In today's video we are going to be talking about this absolutely beautiful Syngonium. This variety is called as Yami red wine. Probably it's because of those red veins, as that's why it gets its name as Yami red wine. Now this particular Syngonium is a dwarf variety. It doesn't grow very large, so this can be a very ideal plant to be kept on a work table, a study table or office desk, but it needs a lot of indirect bright light. So probably if your work table or study table or your office desk is closer to the window, so you can keep this plant over there. Do not keep this plant in a dark place, or do not keep this plant in very low light or in deep shade. Then the plant will start to stretch. It's not going to look bushy like this. A lot of Syngonium varieties, they tend to grow very large, but this is a dwarf variety, so it works out really well. Now talking about the soil requirements, the soil has to be loose, porous, well draining, yet retains a slight amount of moisture. Whenever you see around 1 inch or 2 inch of the upper layer of soil is dry, you can go ahead and do a complete watering until the water starts passing through the drain hole. Probably you can keep a tray beneath, because if you're keeping it on the table, you do not want to dirty it. Now you can also grow this plant in leca. You can also grow this plant in soilless media. And talking about light, as I said, they prefer a lot of indirect bright light. Do not expose it to afternoon direct sunlight. Probably early morning before 9 a.m. direct sunlight is okay, but not afternoon direct sunlight, because that will burn the leaves. It will dehydrate the plant, so be extremely careful. It will even bleach the leaves if you are going to offer strong afternoon direct sunlight. You can either give filtered light, dappled sunlight, indirect bright light, or you can keep it under the green shade cloth. If you're growing it outdoor, that is going to work out really well. Now talking about fertilizers, they are not very heavy feeders. You can give them a very weak strength of fertilizers, probably once a month. That is more than enough, or maybe once in 2 months. It's absolutely fine. They are not heavy feeding plants. You can go with vermicompost, or seaweed liquid fertilizer. Anyone is going to do well. I might have added fertilizers probably 3 months back. I'm not very sure, but it is still doing quite well. A lot of new growth coming up. Now talking about propagation, it is very easy to propagate your Syngoniums. In this one is more bushy. You can take them out. Probably there will be a lot of offshoots, so I can do a root division. I'm not very sure if these will put out any nodes, because Syngoniums also tend to put out nodes, and if you see any of your Syngoniums that put out nodes, you can do a cutting like this. I'll put up the image on the right hand side. You can do, it's the same process how we do it for philodendrons or for pothos, skindapses. It is the same type, but in this I don't think there would be any nodes, so the best option is to do root division, and they tend to work out really well. They are very easy to propagate. This is very bushy. Probably there could be 1 or 2 shoots in this, which I can change, but I like the bushy look, so I'm not doing any propagation on this. Maybe someday in future, if I do it, I will definitely share it with you guys. Now, talking about pest issues, yes, Syngoniums can get affected with mealybugs. Scale insects is very less, but mealybugs is a little bit more of a risk, so always do a routine check once in 2 weeks or once in 3 weeks. If you notice any pest, treat it then and there. Do not wait for the last minute. Do not let the infestation take over the plant. Now talking about temperature, these plants do well in temperatures between 18 degrees Celsius all the way up to 35-36 degrees Celsius. Humidity is not much of an issue. They will do well in average humidity as well. Now talking about, is this plant toxic? Yes, Syngoniums are toxic, so ensure you're keeping this plant away from the reach of small children and pets. If the leaves are ingested, it could be dangerous. So that's about it guys. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep planting.